All right, without further ado, let's get into today's quick tip. Hurricane preparedness checklist. And there are many checklists out there. You can search online, many checklists come up. This is my 2 cents. This is what I know, and this is something that I've gone through and personally experienced. Having gone through many hurricanes, such as Hurricane Harvey, the most damaging that I've ever personally witnessed, that was a crazy time, and it actually was an eye-opener on things that I needed to prepare for next time and things that went on during the storm that I took note of, and then looking at what I can do whenever another storm comes, because there will be another storm. We live near the coast. This is inevitable. Going through a standard checklist, and this is quick. I'll just go through a few of the listed items that I think is valuable, but I will also add in the description below categories and a list of items underneath that category for you guys to take a look at and see if these things are the things that you want to have in your house and be prepared with. But you can start off with having a generator, having that window unit ready to turn on, and or fans. Having the gasoline cans and gasoline available too is really important. You'll need flashlights in case the lights do go out, of course, batteries to go with that, candles that might make it a little easier, but be careful in the house, matches, lighters to be able to light those candles. Here's something unique. I take old milk jugs, fill them full of water, put them in my deep freeze. Yes, it cuts down on the space of food and things that I'll have in my deep freeze, but then it adds a layer of length to my freezer. Stock up on water bottles, of course. Sometimes the water contamination is high and is not good to drink, so you'll need to be prepared with the water that you drink and have it clean and ready to go. A rule of thumb is a gallon of water per day per person, so that's a lot of water. And we have non-perishable food items ready for us, making sure that we have enough snacks and supplies for the kids, games and things to do. Before the storm comes, you want to fill up your gas tanks in your vehicle and fill up your gas tanks for any generators or other things that you might need the gas for. And you can, in a moment's notice, leave whenever you're ready. If you need to and you live near the coast, board up your windows. Use those hurricane clips that are little metal clips that fit on the plywood and will keep those plywoods up against the window. We had to board up my parents' house not too long ago for one of the hurricanes that came through, and we used those clips and boarded up the house, and the windows were safe. There was debris flying around, there were trees down all around, so I feel like it did what it's supposed to do and protect those glass panes. And if you have gas grills, that's great. Those come in handy. If you need propane, fill those propane tanks up so that you are ready to be able to use that grill if you need to. And this will lead into during the storm. Whenever the storm is hitting, fill up your bathtubs full of water. And this will allow you to have water for washing clothes, will give you the ability to boil that water if you need to for drinking. You can use a 5-gallon bucket to wash the clothes if you want to, so have that available as well. Have a tarp and a long enough 2x4 handy in case the roof starts leaking. Plan ahead and know how you get on the roof before rain starts. And if you have a bad leak and must go on the roof, climb to the roof if it is safe and place the tarp over the leaky spot. And nail the 2x4 on the tarp above the leak so that when the rainwater hits, it'll hopefully hit that 2x4 and tarp and either A, go over it, B, go around it, and minimizing the amount of water that's getting into the leaky area. It's a good rule of thumb to have a couple of measuring sticks available. You can mark them with tape. Putting a sticker in the ground will give you a perspective, and having measurements on it, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, will give you measurements of how the water's rising. And take note of time and see between every hour how fast the water's rising. It's a good idea to be able to set those markers, knowing your property, knowing where those low-lying areas are, where the water could come from, and then put a single marker on a spot where if the water gets to that point, then you have an exit. You still are safe to get that exit, but that is the marker of the point of no return. If it's past that marker, then you know you cannot leave. It is not safe to leave. But if it's still below that marker point, then you are able to leave and get out safely. And that is your last moment of saying, hey, we can either stay here and ride it out and I think we'll be okay, or B, everything got to this point and this is the last opportunity for us to get in the car and leave and get safe. And if you have to leave, it's because it's a dangerous position to be in and you need to find another safe area to be in. So plan ahead, have supplies packed in your vehicle in case you need to leave at a moment's notice. Know that you have clothes, you have food, you have an ice box ready to go for anything in that vehicle, and then you are able to get out safely. Your vehicle's gassed up, ready to go. Think of several routes that you would take whenever you leave that area, because whenever you go, there might be debris, there might be high water, there might be other obstructions in that area or in that route that you need to find another alternate route. And if you can, head almost 200 miles outside of that area, 200 miles away, because some of those outer bands can reach that mileage. Get out of the path of storm. Past 200 miles is a good place to be. Be prepared, guys. I have a list of many more hurricane prepared list checklist items in the description below, and I want you all to take a look at those and just making sure that you're stocking up. Make that plan. Do it now. Get ready, as a storm could approach, and it could be one that you need to be prepared for, which I hope and pray that all you are safe and everybody is taken care of and are well prepared for any issues that come up, but knowing that it's in your hands to be able to take care of that, and I hope you guys are safe. The quote for this week is, unsuccessful people make their decisions based on the current situation. Successful people make their decisions based on where they want to be, by Benjamin Hardy. Hey guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click that bell to see the latest videos that come out. But that'll wrap us up for Quick Tip for today. So we'll catch you next time. See you later, guys.